So the music isn't yet playing because of course we have to continue playing. And there we go. Should get started any moment now. Sound sense is going, so just give it a second. And soon it will begin. Alright. Yep, the music is playing. Now, for those... Well, there's nobody in yet, but I'll say it at the beginning and then I'll repeat it. So, the art... I actually noticed we have a couple more codecs somehow. No idea where they came from, but anyway. The Silver Axe had a description of a certain setter Calcite. And this guy is just, well, this girl, because it's a female dwarf, is just a fish dissector of a civilization who lived 50 years ago. And that's it. There's nothing else to it. I had to create a copy of this save and check it, and I did. And so there's nothing of interest to it. Alright, now we've got another stockpile, so we can get people to move objects back and forth. We should be keeping the Hitlers down at least. So, let's see. Yes, the cavern. Now, the idea for the cavern is simple. It's to create a way in for the monster slayers, but also make sure nothing bad comes into the fort. So the well might be the dead zone, and we do have a lot of digging space here which we can use to create some manner of secondary meeting hall or place where we can, you know, have the military stationed there. Of course, the idea is that we want to be able to lock out the problematic individuals, that is to say, well, you know, our own dwarves, from going into here and trying to get webs, because, you know, if they do get in and they catch the webs, there's also cave swallows just hanging around. Yeah, but the bat remains, which can be claimed, but there's no point in that. Now, the main idea is simple. I need to make sure my dwarf are ready. I'm gonna make more mechanisms. Because basically the idea is we're making a bridge. We're making, you know what? Maybe a couple more siege pieces wouldn't actually be bad. Where we're placing them, that's the question. Like, I mean, can I assemble them just like this? Well, I'll find out. But anyway, the idea is simple. We get a few more gears quickly enough. Now I can turn on also Dwarf Therapist. I was nearly forgetting that one. Alright. You won't be able to see it, I will, but it's fine. There's a new version of it. Well, that's fine, I'll keep the one I have now. So, we have a lot of dwarves, 66 to be precise, plus one extra who's somebody else. Well, population 74, but because it counts the other animals, so... We have a hammer dwarf, a spear dwarf, 14 farmers, 25 children. Why must there be so many children? But well, yeah, we're building the mechanisms. We have stuff going on. Filling up yet another stockpile, which leads to me to dig out a new one. Pretty much normal standard fare for now. Probably going to be needing more farmers. Now, the thing is, I can actually also dig upwards. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. So, thing is, I would need to dig it. So, like an upstairs. And you know what? Since this road keeps going, we'll just put the upstairs here, the downstairs here. Now, I could actually put this as an up downstairs. There we go. And then go here. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4's already out of the way. D2 mine. Yeah, this is fine. Then upstairs. I can make it an up downstairs. It's not like there's any particular reason I shouldn't, but a downstairs here. And that was indeed the last level. So depending on how we decide to do things, we can also dig upwards. Well, when the miners are done digging elsewhere, of course. Right, I should make a couple more bronze picks. Which are weapons, by the way. See? And then I'll be making balls. Bronze balls. 1 trillion of those. There we go. Now we do have idlers, but the children are mostly in their rooms playing make... What's this? Why are you all in the same room, you lot? Stine, Nitilot, Fokl. None of you has the same surname. Why are you all... Like, are these the cool kids? This is the second group. This is reciting poetry. Alright. So these 5 are playing make-believe. I guess they're playing a game of role-playing of sorts. One here is reciting poetry. The other 2 are listening to it. These 2 are playing make-believe by themselves. And, well, I guess that's it. Valerite. It's the Hour of Zinc. Not really much of a point with it, is there? These guys are all listening to stories. Yeah, I guess if somebody wants to come up here and take either of the artifacts, well, we'll have a bad surprise. There's pretty much the whole fort in there. Because here's the thing, I had to go look, because it was asked at what the previous... I could perhaps expand it, but... And so I know... Wait. Did we give the guy the... Yes, you make rings. Mandates. Yes. We have made rings. Do you want more rings? Because I can get you more rings. You just... Accept order. No. Didn't I already have a ring made? I guess not. You don't want a rock ring? You want a bronze one? I mean, I can make you a bronze ring, I guess. Is it furniture though? Maybe it's other object. So, the guy wants a bronze ring. I'll even make it an immediate concern. I should make him happy, right? That's the basic idea I'm getting from it. And we've run out of barrels. Seems fair. Now, we'll let it be for a while. You know, free the brewers and all that. There's 2 more gems here. Let's just get those out. Cobaltite is just not really a necessary rock, but it's there. Again, the fact that yellow sand is purple fills me with dread and joy in equal amounts. Well. So Ctrl V would make me dig all of it out. But I need to keep the inside world split from the outside world. We are not here to, you know, get... There we go. Nice and easy. So. And meanwhile... Yeah, we've got young, sweet pot, steam pork. I guess I should set an area. A gathering area. Just to make sure that nothing grows. Yeah, I gather big fruit, big berries. Yeah. And I'll do the same here. And also here. Alright. Yeah, see? Very went. Getting the... These two guys are here gathering the plants. I mean, if you're bound to be here, what do you not no longer... Mayor? What? Ah. Alright. So, you really like rings, and you don't want them exported. Did we trade rings already? I hope not. Well, I guess he's happy. His mandate is... I mean, if it's just the rings... Fashion the Trim. Who the hell is Fashion the Trim? I don't know. Awesome intellectual... And his dream was realized. Alright. He wants to pray. So, in any case, I do need to get his office up to better standards. So, it's time to engrave it. This is gonna be hell, I know. But engraving it should make it better. I'm sure he'll enjoy it. I'm already terrified of what they're actually going to be engraving in it, but... Doesn't concern me. Nope. Even though I gave the order, doesn't concern me. Not at all. I should find a way of getting rid of microcline. I can make rock armor out of it. Well. What am I supposed to do with you, microcline? I guess... I mean, we're making bracelets, not rings. But it should be fine, shouldn't it? Well, I could make a couple of rock altars, pedestals, bookcases, scroll holders. You never know when you might need them. And rock dye. Because why not? Let the kids have fun. Somehow. Where are they going? Gathering the wood outside. That's a smart move. I approve. Go get the woodidlers. You have one task. Do not fail me at it. Now, let's see. This has been detailed. Cave ogre. Earrings. Querns. The deity of hospitality. A thick crescent. The buttery forest. A superior designated image of a nothing. The symbol of a pink garnet glossary. So, wait. The buttery forest. And then there is a superior designed image of a nothing. That is their symbol. So the pink garnet glossary, our dwarven civilization as a symbol, has nothing. Seems fair. I mean, it seems incredibly fair. Like, what were we even expecting? Like, I am wondering though, are they actually using the dormitory? I mean, I would hope they are. Can I make it in another way? No. Yeah, I mean, dormitory, yes. So, should be pretty fine. So, is the noble content? Not yet. I mean, the quarters, everything has gone up to decent except for the quarters. I guess once the engraving is done, he'll be happier. I mean... Ah, right, I haven't changed it to this, actually. There we go. Is he... Now he's way happy. Good. Just remember, you live because we allow it. And you will stop living the moment you start being a problem. I hope you understand it, Mayor. You exist because of us, and you will die when you become a trouble we no longer want. But in the meantime, be happy. Let's dig more gold out of her. And whatever this is. Like, pushing Ctrl V is very, very useful. It gets what you need out of a stone, and you don't have to micromanage back and forth. There we go. There we go. Well... Have a lot of nickel. We don't really need nickel. We don't need mica. This is silver, though. I'll take it. Yeah, silver has the similar coloration of the other stones, so that's... And like here, this thing here is shell opal. How was I supposed to even notice it? It was identical to what was on the other side of her. So, what's this? Cobaltite. Tetrahydrite. Off you go digging it. Alright. Oh, more tetrahydrite. And tetrahydrite. Alright. Though, I do want... Yeah, no. This is all locked. Alright, good. Good enough. So, we've cleared the room there. It's going to be useful to us. Because now... We're going to make... yeah, he's making those. Let's make more shields. I'm gonna need those. And maybe training swords. And spears. No. I didn't want you to remove that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The armor stand. And a weapon rack. Man, what else should we make? A couple more splints and crutches. I mean, we should perhaps start considering traps. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. So, trap components. We have a lot of bronze. So, what should we make? A giant bronze axe blade. 2 of those. A spiked ball, a large serrated bronze stick, 2 menacing bronze spikes, and a couple mechanisms out of bronze. Everything will be fine as long as we have charcoal. And when we're out of charcoal, well, I guess we'll have to find it elsewhere. I mean, it's not like there's many people complaining about our vivid deforestation, and even if there were, the elves have no right to complain. Those guys are cannibals. Cannibals don't get to have a moral high ground about the environment. Because, you know, they're cannibals. Alright. Just doing some manner of exploratory digging and just to see what I find. Well, yeah, I do need to pay attention to the fact that inevitably it's all going to grow into a cavern-like system because I've freed the caverns, so to speak. Which isn't really a bad idea on one hand, but on the other, we'll see. I mean, the goblins are a lot, and inevitably they'll be coming around. That much isn't really to be put in question. So, well, let's hope for the best. Ah, wait, there's more. There you go. Just dig that out. A corgi. Ifesh, izenam lebarem. You are now a corgi. So one day or another, I'm gonna say the words of something dwarfish, and suddenly the furniture is going to begin floating and stuff like that. But it is not today the day. At this point, I'm digging this one too. The ore of tin. I should probably do something about it. Dum, dum, dum. I mean, I don't know if you can hear the music. On my end, it's very soft, but it's a very chill music. I should do something with a cobaltite, though, just to get rid of it. Oh, right, I haven't bothered checking. Did we get new valuable no, I did check already. Yeah, this is all we have. Well, we do have a greater archer squad. I'll give them that, but... So, uniform. Yeah, leather armor. Good enough. Overclothing. Replace clothing. Overclothing is better. Yeah, the archers. Individual choice as long as it's ranged. Supplies. Yeah, ammunition. Yeah, assigned the copper, and we even have the bronze ones. The hunters, that is. Well, the salt peppers, all those you want, they're all here. I don't know where we got iron balls, but... Using combat. Yeah, the balls, use those in combat. That's definitely not a question. Yeah. And then the melee don't actually need those, so... right. I do need to make a couple of wooden bolts. If nothing else, because this way I can tell. Listen, if you want to train, you can only train with wooden bolts. Why are these guys flashing white? Storing item in a bin. And I mean, there are animals you can train, folks. We do have work dogs, and there's a stray hunting poodle you can train, see? And they're domesticated, so... Let's see, I should probably assign them... But, I mean... Should I really? She can be trained to obey commands. I'll tell Wag. She's very fat. She's a hunting dog and she's fat. I am afraid. I am very afraid. This animal hunts at will. Well. You know what? Let's... So, military. Create a squad. Disband a squad. No. What I want. Alerts. Equipment. Armor, legs, assign uniform, priority assignments. Supplies. Ammunition, nothing in particular. Schedule. Yeah, we basically all have a training thing. But if training is basically 10 minimum, so it's never going to happen. But if you lower it, it will. Like, if you head on to E, edit order, strain, and then you push the minus key to like 1 soldier minimum. Then you press shift enter and you're done. Of course, this only applies to this one, so you have to like press C and copy the order, and then with P you paste it around until it's on everyone else, and then this way they train. 1 has to be the minimum. It can be 9,000, but 1 is the minimum. And when it's inactive, they have to be in civilian clothing, or they have to be uniformed. In this case, they have to be in uniform. So, arguably, if everything has been done correctly, and we find, like, he is probably a novice armor dwarf. Yes, he individual combat drill. He's heading off to do the combat drill, and he's a novice marksworth, and his inventory should have greyhound leather trousers, because archers wear leather, and he has a bronze. And where is he firing from? Well, doesn't really matter. But anyway, the logic is that. Now, as I said before, we go down all the way to where we prepared our own training place. And the weapon rack, and we'll put a chest here, because you never know when you actually need it. And once those gets placed, we'll have ourselves there we go. A barrack armory. And we will assign this room to the absent-minded native golders, I guess. Yeah, the absent-minded native gold. The very best squad the world could ever hope to have in its defense. Why? Nobody knows. Squad equipment. I mean, individual equipment. And sleep spot. We'll get... we need beds. So we'll get 2 beds on the double. Well. Now. And now. Well, 3 beds. I'll go back down there. Basically, I want those guys to come up only for food. And this is the position, so you know who's going to be using it, and just get the beds done. Here he is, and he's doing an individual combat drill. Which... his inventory, he has copper. Did I give you bronze? Gold hype, where did you get that? You must have come with it already. Yeah, the bronze shield is something I had. Alright, more migrants. Here it begins. How many? Yeah, a stray cat is stung by a bee, but... Well, we're going up. Now, our civilization has thousands of dwarves. So, and what's that? A giant worm. I am not happy at the sight of a giant worm, I must admit. So, I'll put a couple of beds here. And I'll be putting a very small food stockpile as well. So the dwarves won't really have to go up. So that's a food stockpile. Now, I actually don't remember the food. It's meat, fish, plants, drinks also. So, yeah, it's probably going to be filled with beer and we'll have to go back up for food, but that's fine. Whatever it is, that's fine. There we go. Individual combat drill. And we'll make this a bedroom also. For the barracks of the absent-minded. There we go. I guess that's all. I guess we actually didn't need that. Since they already had it, but... I mean, if they need to sleep, they can't. Actually, maybe this might be confusing. Let's just leave it as the barrack, and that should do the trick. So... Only one person is training, and when we're going back up for some reason, only they know. Now the migrants wave is finished. We're stuck at 83. 17. Of these 17, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are children. Which means we basically only got 9 good dwarfs, but one is a minor, which is good. I mean... And I've just realized we have no good medic, no good surgeon actually. We do have someone in charge, but he's not trained in anything else. Now, we don't need any fisherman having strange ideas about going fishing. We somehow got a lie maker. No idea how, no idea why. Now, I'll commit. Alright. Basically, we've got some idlers and we need to get them to do something somewhere, but, well, we don't know where, actually. Guess we'll have to keep pumping out ammunition for the... yeah. As for the other one, do we need more... Ah, right, I haven't checked if any of the new arrivals are actually good with their weapons. So, I'll actually do that. So, let's make a couple of battle axe. Just because we cannot know who's good with what. There we go. Now let's check. We actually haven't done the captain of the guard. I mean, there we go. Ah, yes. Impotent volcanology. Why, game? But you know, there's something very fitting about the captain of a guard to be called impotent volcanology. That will do. That will indeed do. And since we have absolutely no one who we can put there to suffer, well, pick, I don't know, the last guy maybe. Let's first look if we have any Max Dwarf and then go from there. Because the Max Dwarf... Ah, there we go. Another novice. I mean, better to be a novice at this then. So... The fish cleaner. Welcome to the draft. I hope you enjoy dying. This word is not going to be kind to the likes of you. I mean, at this point... There we go. And I guess I have to go in the... No... CLM... Schedule... Yeah, minimum train 10 is absolutely nope. So, copy order, paste. I mean, if I need them to go somewhere... I mean, there's no point in giving him something other than train as an order, even if there was something other, which there isn't, but... Well, congratulations, you migrant. You've been drafted. Hope you enjoy it. We have an orange wood bucket left outside. Would anyone care to bring it in? Is that too much to ask? Should I take that as a yes? It is too much to ask. Well, in the meantime, I'll dig those out. And you know what? Judging where it is, I'll do a smart move. So, a downstairs here, which leads into an upstairs here, but unfortunately, I can put it here, so then the downstairs will have to be here, and I can remove this designation. Alright, perfect. Then allow me to mine all around it. Now there is a point where arguably the ceiling caves in, but I don't think it's here. Oh, now. Ah, right. I did have a couple extra mining picks. So anybody interested in, you know... I mean, if somebody wants to, I'm not gonna say no. There we go. 2 extra miners. They won't be the best. What do you mean? Well, I'm sure we'll get you sorted out eventually. What are you all doing there in the individual combat real rest? Are you seriously doing that at 1 inch away from the targets? Seriously. You're doing it on purpose, aren't you? Like... I mean... You realize you're going to get shot. Guess you don't care. Fine. If you get stabbed, I guess it's going to be good practice for the medicine, for the medic, and we do have beds and stuff, so whatever. But seriously, man, consider. So the weapon trap. I guess we could put it here. And then, though, we don't need to put it somewhere else also. But here seems like a great place to begin. And, well, we can use any weapon, actually. Even the training ones. Or a upright spear spike. Menacing bronze spike. We've got you for a reason. Max of 10 though. And a pressure plate which is triggered, but citizens do not trigger it. And everything else does. But once you place it, then you also have to link it to something, like maybe the stonefall trap. But at this point, you can just... Is it already a construction? Ah, no, it's something I have to remove. There we go. There's always a good old stone fall trap. I mean, why go complex? These two guys are training, at least. One is an adequate gelder, but... Yeah, I guess you have an equipment mismatch, but if you were to tell me what you're missing... maybe I need to give them more armors. I guess, more armor pieces. Because I think that, like... I ordered only 5, but now we're getting to the point where... we need more. Or maybe we need more leather. Do we have enough leather for the... That's a good question. Kitchen. Oh, in the kitchen. Well, the seeds are not getting cooked. Quite a lot of those, actually. Quite a lot of wine. Lots of eggs, too. So the kitchen can get started on more easy meals. And let's see. With stock citrine is something... Are we going to drag that away, or are we leaving it there until, I don't know, somebody decides that it's time to actually do their job and... Good to know we've got a lot of our own dwarves ready to just do what needs to be done. Keep on the good digging. We believe in you. Believe in you so much. Yeah, I need more stockpiles. Is it left fallow, or is it because there's no... I guess we don't have enough pigtails? I mean... Plump helmets, we seem full of those, but... Well... Time for another farm plot. This is the purring. Yeah, you're gonna have a bad day, Yegur. When the captain of the guard ends up in war, you're gonna die. And he's probably going to die too, but you're going to die first. Like, I'm not even kidding. So let's make dimple cops, dimple cops, dimple cops, cops. Dimple cops, cops, and dimple cops, cops. Cause in the end, it's all about the dimple cops. There we go. Now a big plot. I mean, the canals are just there, so... Should probably get to processing plants, though. Milking animals, making cheese, shearing animals, spinning thread. Off ya go. Well, how's our hospital going? Do we have everything? 2 more planes, 2 more crouches. We should get started working on soap, but we need fat. And if we want fat, we're gonna need to kill an animal that's got fat. So, I mean, on one side we do have a few. A sow, 2 sows. If only we got buffalo calf. The moment the calf grows, then we can start talking. Ah, wait. Stray buffalo bull. We already have 2. We don't need a third. We already have 1, actually. We don't need an extra. Hello, buffalo. Profession. You are ready for the slaughter. May in your death feed 100 of our own. And if not, that's fine. Yeah, he's been brought to the slaughter. Goodbye. May you live long and... Oh. In death. Well, quite a lot of stuff. Not leaving anything out, huh? Oh, you know what? We've got bones. Let's use those bones. Let's make large bone jams. They look... No, I'm gonna make bone balls. I'm gonna make... balls. No. Bone crafts. There we go. Why not? And the kitchen is still working. Should I actually get more barrels, or am I expecting them? I mean, I'll wait until it goes under 1,000. Then I'll start. No, not a girl. Not a dwarven girl. Then it's useless. Like then she'll do nothing. She just. Ah, take a deep breath, Shade. Take a deep breath. Let it be. What does she want to do? What is she claiming?
I claim this workshop in the name of invention!
Do not take the bones. Has she taken the bones? No, the silver nuggets. I mean, the bones are out there, but... What is she grabbing? The wood? What is she making? 2 pieces of nuggets, 1 were leather, 1 cherry wood log. What else? What are you grabbing, girl? I mean, as long as you're grabbing, it means that you've got everything. We do have a bit of everything around, but... Ah, wood opals, please tell me we've got more. If she needs more, she got 2 of those, so... Whatever she's making, it's going to be pricey. Yeah, I hope... if it's a ring, I'm gonna have a laugh, like... Yeah. I can assign him a trained animal through here. I mean, he's a Marks Dwarf, but he's not the one I'm looking for. The one I'm looking for... Alembic Worm. Is it him? I do have my questions if it's him. Ah, yes, the captain of a guard, of course, requires stuff. How could I forget? Alright, folks. We need to make a comfy room for the captain of the guard. Possibly one with a straightforward connection to the magma chambers, just in case he forgets his place, you know, that kind of stuff. Need more beds. Now, let's make furniture. We do have silver and gold, though. We can actually use that. We'll make a silver armor stand. Silver, silver. And where's the table? Where is the table here? Ah, there it is. Yeah, office, quarters, dining, one chest, one cabinet, one... Well, he didn't actually need the table and the other, but a chest and a cabinet he did need. A chest and a cabinet. Furniture. Bronze. Cabinet and chest. There you go. My boy, there you go. While that's being built, dog and whatever, we're going back down to the caverns. Oh, nice to know she's going to be a stray ewe. I'm gonna need to place the siege engine. Because they can say you're not prepared, but at the very least, I'd very much like to be prepared. I need 3 ballista parts? They haven't been built yet? Seriously? Come on, you had 1 job. Not yet done? 2, 3. There you go.
Winter is...
And it's winter time. This is the 2nd year that has gone by. We are, well, nearly. We are in the year 101. The 1st of October, according to the date. The game is stopped a bit as it works through its saving files and whatnot. I should probably use the guild to train the surgeon and the stuff now that I think about it. So, the guild. Doctor Guild. There we go. I mean, should have probably placed this down earlier, but... There we go. I mean, the others are so library, administration, scholar, performance, miscellaneous. Training room melee. And training room ranged. I should have probably done both. Well, time to fix that. Yeah, I know. She keeps muttering she's still working on it. Come on, dwarf and child. I have places to be and things to do. You're still there. There we go. Well, he's a doubling spear dwarf. He's doing his best with what he has. I'll give it to him. Nobody asked him to become who he is, and nobody actually wanted. Alright, so you made a figurine. Zes Ivuk of Chilectrocram Rodolit Newcomer. I am terrified. The Mosquitoes of Obliterating. That's the name you've given it. So it's not the obliterated mosquitoes, the mosquitoes that obliterate. Yes, what is it? Yes, the dwarf and hamsters. So he is surrounded by hamsters. There is an image of that dwarf, but also of a certain Zarek inlay bitter melon vines. So there's 2 dwarfs. One is Silekrutram, surrounded by, well, by hamsters, and the other is of another guy. So, legends. I do have a copy of a save, so I guess I'll just check. Yes, so listen, legends, I'd very much like to know. So let's start with the first one. So who is Chilek Rutram Rodolite Newcomer? So, legend viewers done setting up. Alright, so, historical figures. Rhodolite newcomer. Rhodolite newcomer. Alright, here you are. He's an animal caretaker, born in 75. Nothing particular, so he might be one of mine. So he's just a dwarf. But also Zarek inlay bitter melon vines. And she's a female animal caretaker, but she has a secret identity as White Scapegoat. Wait, what? Who is White Scapegoat? So she's an animal caretaker, and she's the secret identity. She is also White Scapegoat. Who the hell is White Scapegoat? And why is it important? I mean, it's a secret identity, but doesn't actually tell me what else she is. I mean, other maybe? I mean, thieves and entities? Nope. So she's clearly not a historical figure of some importance, but she's got an alter ego for some reason. Shouldn't she have a reason for that? Well, alright then. You go be you, little child, and I'll go back to using bone to make bone balls. Well, bone crafts. I should maybe make more cloth, though. Like, a couple more trousers, maybe? Those are supposed to help. Dresses, coats. It is winter. Nobody wants to build that one. Well, we're already done with building stuff. Good to know. Let's get another stockpile here. There we go. And look at them go, gather what they need from the environment and just bringing it back in. Some small trees have grown again, but... Oh, there is another one. You know what, I'm going to leave it there. Just to let them grow a bit more. So, now going back down. Let's see. What is that? A cup hopper. How did it get in? Why is it inside? And how do I get rid of it? Well, let's start with the obvious. What's my siege engine? Yeah, no, we're not using the siege engine on the critter, of course, but just, you know. I mean, just to be sure. Still not done with the three ballista parts? Fine. So... at least the traps are placed. So... what's that? An olm. I mean... it's time to get serious with getting down here, but... I don't really like the idea. Well... for doing that... let's see, Captain of a Guard. You're going to enjoy your new settings. I mean, it's a silver. And a silver. And a bronze chest. And a bronze cabinet. And, well, doors. And somebody's moving the whole thing. As soon as I remember. There we go. Just D. Good enough. We'll have someone start the work immediately. There we go. I'll auto-locate to the captain of the guard. This gets auto-located to the mayor, I guess. Yeah, to the mayor. To the mayor. Because just in case, you know. Yeah, he also needs an office and a dining room. Well, silver throne and silver table. I challenge you to bother me again with wanting anything. Like, did he seriously fall asleep there? They do realize this is a dormitory everyone can use, right? Or do they not? I mean, one might think. Guess he just fell asleep there. Still waiting for them to drag what is needed. I mean, I guess for socializing and having fun, but... Oh, right, I should get started getting a temple somewhere. And since I know... And thankfully I haven't engraved this area yet, I can make this into a temple. This area here. And then put 2 doors here. Just 2. Well, they've given birth to more kittens. I'm going to do my very best to ignore that. So have these been placed? Yes. Yeah, the captain of the guard. What do you mean, current owner? No. So, assign the table to the captain of the guard. Same thing for this. I guess it belongs also to his wife. Guess he's got a wife then. Well. B. So now we're building the altar, I guess. We might need a couple of statues. You know what? Let's go with a couple of gold statues. Why not? You know what? 5, 6. They stopped making gold coins because the economy was, well. Anyway. Should I also make a gold altar? I mean, a gold chest? Why not? Maybe it's in other objects. Gold altar. Mint gold coins. There we go. Why should we mint gold coins? Why not? They have a value. Now, first of all, let's put the no offering place. What do you mean offering place? Yeah, it requires an altar. Well, I'll put a second one by the side. Support. Traps and levers. Need statues. Yep. Guess we'll wait. Alright. Only the hammerer is not yet assigned. Should probably assign him too. So, actually, is this... no. I mean, the statues... Is it the workshop? How do we make a temple? Do we actually need a temple? I guess decorations. Display rack, statue, banner, carpet. We could try to make soap. Admittedly, but soap is going to be a hell of a journey. Let me just be honest with you. Well, actually got most of it. You don't actually need a fishery. It started raining and the rain has become snow. Well, the animals are outside. The dirt road gets destroyed after a bit. So we kind of have to go paved road if we want to avoid troubles in the long run. Well. Yeah, we're making it out of wood. Hello there, Ptolus. Let's see. And Malomarsh. And there's a lot of people here. Oh well. Yeah, no, I need more. No, not the dirt one. Paved one. It's the -1. Dun, 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 dun. No. There we go. Someone will get to it. Eventually. Probably won't be me, but someone will. Oh. Yes. Because nothing screams siege like placing gold statues around. But sometimes you just have to go with the flow. Do I get to put down a chest? Yeah, we have too many seeds and I guess not enough containers, so we're stealing the bags from one another as always. Dum dum da da dum. Yeah, but you have some. Oh right, the last wave of migrants. I didn't check their animals. So let's see. Any new one who needs to eat grass to live and not starve to death? No, no, no. The bunny, I never remember if bunnies need to eat grass or not. In doubt, I'll just throw him out. A coon hound. The what's a coon hound? I guess it's a dog, but specifically, like what? Well, we brought the bunny out, and we'll get the extra turkey, and I guess it's only the turkey. Kitten, bunny, blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody else can just go hang around and whatever. So, cloth. I guess he's done making those, so I know I'm gonna regret it. Because when you make socks, when you find them all around, but a couple of gloves. I can always trade them. I should make a leather cloak, because those get worn by everybody and they can be useful in. And then water skins and backpacks and quivers and the likes. Could go through manager, but I don't want to have to get a hammerer on the job. A hammerer. Make cloth craft, blah blah blah. Nah. Alright, so let's go back to trying to get the caverns opened and breached, and well, we are already in the cavern area, but come on. Alright, so why is a child playing make-believe in the barracks? And like, you know what, child? If you end up on the spike traps and you trigger them, I'll just let it be, because you deserve it. But so yeah, non-access. So we're gonna do a ground level thing, but we're gonna dig here and then here, so we can have 2 squares we can just fill with traps if we need to. Well, 3, 4, 5 if we wall off this section. But knowing how the dwarves work, I'm gonna wall up the upper one first, because that at least tends to work better. Already done digging? Damn, you were fast. I didn't even notice. So, and let's get a second one. Yeah. And a third one here. And if someone wants to go through, well, he'll go through the bridge will now make for them here. No, that's a statue. I said bridge. Ah, bridge is the G, the small one. And it raises to the left. Wait. If it raises to the left, the right, up, retracts in. Raises upwards. To the left. Yes, this should do it. And yeah, I'll just make it like this so it can kind of stomp stuff. Alright. Which leads me to realize one thing. I think this bridge hasn't been properly built. I'll have to remove it and build it again. I guess everyone is first busy with the cavern one.
Sir, a baby's been born.
Oh, that's just great. Another mouth to feed.
That's pretty much my fault. Yeah. We're literally having our military build stuff. Like, I just... There we go. Ah, yes, the Monster Slayer. We have unleashed the Monster Slayer on the caverns. Wherever he goes, whatever he does, I don't want to know. I don't even care. Ah, yes. We've also unleashed our own dwarves. That might not be the smartest idea in the book. Let's go back up here, children, and... There's the room. Yeah, let's not collect the webs, alright? I know you like the webs, but no. No collecting webs for now, children. I'll get to it later. So, let's make sure nobody's doing something silly, but... Where is he going? Yeah, no, he's the Monster Slayer. He can go do whatever he wants. As long as he isn't bothering us. What did you go and get? Why did you go and get it? That's the real question. What are you storing in the stockpile and why? You seem to have not understood, just... Where's the cave? Wait. There's a cave crocodile? Somebody die? And I didn't even notice. No, he's still there. Doing his job. Unless he's dead, and I haven't even noticed that he's dead, but... It's just taking him a very long time to build a simple enough bridge.
Another baby? Well, at least it's not an explosion of cats.
Yeah, we already had the explosion of cats. Yeah, we're making children. We're liking the place. I don't know how much we're gonna like it by the end of it, but... Let's go back down. I mean, it's... Why? Finish that construction. I don't care what it takes. Finish it. you will finish that bridge. Good. And then we'll put a lever. And we'll put it somewhere. I know some people are always going to be present. And then once the lever is done, we'll connect it to the lower level. Why are the children playing make-believe here? Whose smart idea was it? Like, we have 155 spawn, plump helmet spawn. We are not lacking in seeds, game. You cannot tell me that we are lacking in seeds. Because that's a lie. Alright. Here we go. You've actually killed the cave crocodile. Are you dead? No, you're actually unhurt. Well, congratulations. You killed a cave crocodile. Everything's good. Well... So, he's almost never sick, tough and strong, but he's very slow to heal. You dream of raising a family and you're a monster slaying. Now I guess... someone is going to become a buck rabbit. Wait, are you capturing it? That's a cage. Oi. In no place, shape of the troll. Did you... You're now fighting a troll. And you actually beheaded him. You know what, Monster Slayer? I understand. I'll have to be worried the moment you... The hunting poodle. There's a falcon somewhere. Well, there was a falcon. The hunting poodle either killed it. Yeah. The falcon is missing. Death. This is truly horrifying. How fleeting life is. Begone, fear. Yeah, and somehow a giant cave toad comes next. Are you... Yeah, no, you're fine. The cave toad isn't. Like, that... So, you stabbed it everywhere, I guess. In the legs, in the kidney, in the upper part, tearing the lungs. Opening arteries. Yeah, you're gonna go far. But I'm like... Yeah. Someone has become a peasant! A child can finally get to work! Ah, the dreams of getting one child out of hundreds to do something. Now, if only I knew which one of the many children it was, so that I could tell him what to do now. Yes. Guess I'll never know. Well, at least the stockpile is getting filled. Alright, I have a couple more statues I need to place. Because... I mean, I don't mind this being an altar, but... I wouldn't mind knowing how to make it an actual proper temple. Ah, I guess I have to assign it as a location. There we go. Yeah. So, I guess I need to, like... Hey, should I put down a chair? Yeah, I'll put down a throne. Why not? Why wouldn't I? Is that an animal? What is the... Yeah, I guess it's a Great Dane. Now let's go back down. So... I'm gonna make a pen pasture and I'm gonna put a couple of animals that are no... so the puppy... No, let's not put the puppies. The coonhound seems fine. A Great Dane, also fine. Bloodhound and a Corgi. Yeah, this seems like the title of, one of those children's movie. 4 different breeds of dogs tasked with guarding the entrance to the caverns. Will they find friendship in the difference? Or will the giant cave toad eat them all alive and their screams will echo throughout the fortress? Only one way to find out. Now, as I was saying, we do need to make a better bridge. Because I forgot that it needs to raise in a specific direction. There we go. Well, make it out of bronze. Why not? Out of bronze it is. Alright. There's been a slow but steady dropping in stuff. The drinks are still above 1000, so I'm not making more. How's the kitchen over? Yeah, we can cook the eggs. There we go. The beehives are ready to be split. Another human poet is visiting. We have thousands of those. We have no soap maker? Really? What am I missing for this? Ah, the liquid container. And the non-pressed thing. Haha. Wait. Do I not have jugs? I would argue I have a trillion of those. I would argue the beekeeper should already be doing the job. I can make lye. And then I can make potash from lye. I'll make 2 lye. And then we'll go... needs ash. Yeah. Well, then why didn't you say so? I would have made ash. Doesn't take much. I mean... see? The trees are growing back. I promise. Even though we've cut most of them off, they're growing back. Why are you horrified? By what? Oi. Uchixat name impossible to say. What are you horrified by? So, well, thankfully, he's the militia commander. So if he's the militia commander, I guess I can find him more easily. Oh, Chixat. What just horrified you, man? You're the militia commander. You shouldn't be horrified by anything. Hmm. Where is he though? That's a good question. So, let's see. Using Dwarf Therapist. So, why are you horrified? A dead body. She saw a dead body. Who's dead body? Where's the dead body? Where, like... Where have you seen the dead body? Oi! Have you had an hallucination? Are hallucinations a part of this game now? Like... Where the hell did you see a dead body? I have no idea. There shouldn't be any dead bodies anywhere nearby. The four animals are here gathered, just... Wow. Whatever. At a certain point you just look at them and think, why? Hmm. A human merchant is visiting. Now, I could make a sculpture garden. I'm not saying I couldn't, but... Ah, see? Add location. This will be a temple. Hospitality. Ah, yes, to blight and death. Gum, the quarter. Fashion the dream. 2 worshipper. 1. Palasha, 1 worshipper. Like, there's like no one left for those. I think I need a bigger... There we go. So, the widow of concluding. Muck. Like, there's a deity of muck. Food, lock, darkness. This guy is like opaque dark peaches, the dark indigo. Hell HPT of H. Whatever it is. So, I guess the biggest deities would be the top 3. I'm gonna go with no specific deity, so this way, the sympathy of signposting. Perfect. We are the Fortress Literature. We are the group known as the Stopdoors of Stepchildren. And we have a temple called the Sympathy of Signposting. Absolutely perfect, I'd argue. So, my temple. All visitors are welcome, we need boxes. And we have a lot of value, but not enough. We should assign a performer. But no. Someone will come around and become a performer whether we like to or not, like these guys have. Seriously. Like, where am I supposed to get a performer out of all of these? The dwarves. Boxes. Yeah, I'll get some boxes in the area. So, containers. At this point, I'll just put it here. A nice gold chest. Then let's get started moving the place. And let's see what the statues are about, since I haven't even bothered looking at those. So, Logitost. Tour of Logitost. Limukta. Grimeling. Now let's start the first one. On the statue and so Logitus childhood leashes, surrounded by oysters in gold. He looks terrified by the oysters. So Logitus childhood leashes. What is your trauma? Ah, so Logitus childhood leashes is a male dwarf born in 12. He has relationships and he follows fashion the trim. He is one of our dwarves. He is a great appraiser, a grandmaster grower, and has novice discipline. He is... Yep. He's one of us. He arrived in the beginning, kind of, and he's our mayor. So, you made a statue in gold of our mayor, surrounded by oysters and terrified by them. Perfect. The other one. This is again our mayor and catapult parts. He is admiring the catapult parts. Alright. So, our mayor is admiring catapult parts. Well, this actually seems nice. Of Ercosmel, the grotesque earwax? The deity of death and blight, depicted as a skeletal female dwarf, and two dwarfs. The two dwarfs are praying, and Ercosmel, the grotesque earwax, is contemplating. Now, you're the deity of death and blight, and your title is the grotesque, that's perfect, but earwax, kind of, doesn't make it sound like a great adjective to it. Do you kind of catch my drift? Deity of death and everything? No? Well, whatever. And then let's see, gold statues of Limuktatos, the deity of hospitality. And she's contemplating. So on one side we have a deity of death, and on the other side we have a deity of hospitality. That's fine, this is a temple. Then on the right we have two statues of our mayor. On the left we have a Grimeling. Wow. That looks like a fun place. I would have put the Grimeling statue next to the death statue, but whatever. And then a gold statue of Ridenur, the deity of trade and wealth. And Ridenur is slumbering. Well, that's actually quite good. I mean, barring the golden statues of a mayor terrified by the oysters, everything else kind of has a place in the temple, so to speak, but seriously. I am so glad nobody's noticing. And why is nobody going in the dormitory to sleep? Come on. It's a fun place. It's a dormitory. You can sleep in it. Nobody seems to care. Ah, whatever. Should probably get more. Well, at least we're getting people learning how to be engravers. Why are we getting so many poets? Now, on one end, did I just... Yeah, petition available. So, Mumkin, related guild. You wish to reside for the purpose of soldiering? Whatever. You're one of us now. Welcome to the hellscape. Enjoy your stay. Ah, you're another mercenary. Well, another petition. And you want to entertain the citizens. I'm gonna need a bigger tavern. Like, this is a nice tavern. It has two artifacts hidden behind fortifications, but I guess I'm gonna need a bigger tavern at this point, because I think I'm gonna run out of space eventually. Yeah, another how many of you are coming here? Do you like enjoy the place? Yeah, again, we're called literature, the Fortress Literature. We don't need so many poets. Just, you know, putting this out here so you all get it that... I mean, yes, we don't mind, but kind of also don't care about you. So let's make a lie. Then we'll see and try to make... Oh, right, I have a doctor. Let's get him trained. And I don't think he needs crutch walking. But he does need everything else. Because we haven't yet gone into a very bad situation, but another petition. Yes, just come in, poet. I'll take you all in and... Que sera, sera. A performance top is visiting. You know what? I'm gonna be cutting down the extra trees here that have grown back. On one side, I am glad who's fighting the falcon. Where is this falcon coming from, and why does it seem to enjoy trying to die to my horde of dogs? Another one, sure. I'm taking... I mean, the poets will act as meat shields.
Oh, the mandate's over.
Ah, finally? Wait, what do you mean you've ended a mandate? Oi. Ah, so now I can export the rings again. Alright. Ah. I mean, we actually got lucky. Seriously, where's that falcon and why hasn't anybody killed it already? Not that difficult to kill a falcon. It's a bird. Can you not kill a bird? That's the question of a lifetime. Couple more crossbows. Nothing to turn. I could get back on the brewing, but... when we're under 1,000, we'll get back brewing. We're making lye. Good. Now, how's the soap? I need somebody to do soap making. So, of the latest batch of not busy folks. One of them is gonna have a dubious honor of becoming a... I'm currently looking for dwarf therapist. Of becoming, well, not a lye maker, but a soaper. Which I guess is called soaping. Which is very interesting. But whatever. Just because I want to be sure it gets done, I'll make 2 of those soapers. Alright. Anybody wants to go and become a soap maker? Now's your chance. Come on. Is it you? Are you the one attending meeting? A good base for a mercenary. Where are you even attending a meeting? Like it's everywhere but here. Like the meetings I guess are down here. I like socialize. Yeah, everybody here is socializing. Good on them. And these guys are meditating and praying. Well, good on them. Glad they have fun. Meditating on jewels. Oh, well. At least the temple is working as intended. Petition available. Sure, you wanna stay to become a soldier? Become a soldier. I should probably also build a garden, a statue garden. I'll put it here. It wouldn't be fair for it to be smaller than the temple. So there you go. I think some of my dwarves need to learn to keep their stuff somewhere it doesn't bother people. Like, I don't know, a bag maybe? A chest, a wooden chest, there you go. Well, new people are visiting. And I ain't complaining. Oh. So, from tallow and lye. I need a rotten tallow. Haven't I sent you to render... Wait. Did you turn the fat... You shouldn't have... Like, I mean, you're rendering the tallow. You're not throwing it away. I know I killed a couple of animals already. So we got the lye. Now we just need the tallow. Don't we have any? Tab. I mean... Tallow. Nope. Alright. So we're gonna have to kill some animals, I guess. Also the rotten... he was horrified by the rotten troll mutilated corpse. Now that explains everything. Can you butcher... I mean, I doubt extract from a land animal. Let's see what he does. He does nothing. Why am I actually surprised by it? Can I now build the siege engine? Yes. So we're getting the siege engine in the spot where it can be the most of aid should anything evil happen. There we go. I mean, pointed straight at the door. I challenge anyone to see it, to be like, oh, I'm gonna miss. Because if you're missing from point blank at the door, then you have bigger problems. Oh, and also, I forgot the floor hatch. Many might think this is paranoia. I am completely certain that what I'm doing will not be enough. But even so, we must try. Also because there's a well, so they'll probably bypass the doorway and just go up through the well, knowing my luck, so... Another petition. Sure, Bard. Welcome aboard. I think we have a lot of bards. A lot of bards. Quite a lot. So... Oh, right, the military. So, this was a very mighty captain of a guard thing. Let's see. These instead were our kind of a melee guys, and there's no one here. So, this guy, and that's it. Well, 2 more added to the squad is better than 2 less.
The new season is spring.
Oh, we're in spring now. Now the thing is, so now it's been 2 full years since we've settled the fortress. We have not had a siege yet, but it's not like the enemies don't exist. There's like a whole goblin continent to the south of us. I just think it takes them a while to get there. Because if I go look at it with a civilization word thing, and I go through the holdings, or just, you know, yeah, it's all goblins. Like, it's all goblins and a few elves and humans that somehow survived, and that's it on that hand. And this is probably where, you know, the enemies are, and in the late spring was known to be in the contrived back in literature. The army of Pukor fertilized info marched on Cougar Axolotl person. Seriously, there's a lot of book-related stuff. Also, fertilized inform becoming the lord of a fraternity of stiffening. Seriously, game? And churned paradise nut. Yeah, it's an artifact. It's one of ours. Because... Ah! How? Where? Wait. Some of his artifacts aren't... we didn't build those. So... The tile set I'm using is the one from Meth. But it's a Meth tile set launcher. So there's like literally just it's Meth tile set editor, but not all of the mods of Meth. And it's got the default tile set, which is tileset Meth 32. The color is Space Fox. Print mode, text will be text, and the TT font is default. Nothing in the shadows, nothing peculiar in the font. And so, basic. We have more artifacts than we should have had. Because the dwarves who come to our fort leave them. And now I'm terrified because I want to read what they are about. So, the last 3 are ours. Seriously, it's like a dwarven child made a native silver figurine of some guy. A silver toy axe, a persimmon wood earring, and the leopard of sensors. A sapphire crown. What? Ah, well. It had a big name, but it's nothing. It's literally nothing. The Art of a Human, a Batman parchment scroll. The Studies of a Human, to be with the Master. So there's a Batman who made a parchment detailing how he could be with his master. Alright, Horizon and nothing more. 255-page novel. Authored by it, Brassen Noblemans. Without particular subject. The writing is florid and somewhat self-indulgent. Ah, so this is Russian literature. I understand. This is the epitome of Russian literature. This is a large... Instead we have Tiza's Zilog, the atrocity of acquainting. A large dwarf bone helm. Dwarf bone. Decorated with setter bone, and encircled with bands of foxhound bone, and rectangular magnetite cabocons, adorned with hanging rings of violet spessartine. The hell is spessartine? Again, it's a dwarven skull in the shape of a helm. Who has it? Why do they have it? And why are they bothering us with it? Is it one of these guys? Don't think so. Oh, whatever. So, giant cave toad coming in. Dogs running away except the Great Dane. Why am I not surprised? Ah, now the dogs come back. Like, have you seen this? Like the Great Dane stayed. Everybody else just ran away. And, they just returned when it was done. When the fighting was done. Like, shame. Shame on you all. Shame. Like, look at that dog. Ah, yeah, now you're coming inside to help. You corgi guy. Oh, your left paw is bruised. Great Dane doesn't care. The Great Dane murders in the name of a fortress. I mean, should I send the military? I think the Great Dane has it perfectly. Like, he's got him in the head vice, and he's just tearing apart the head's fat. He's like biting down on his head. Quite a lot. And the corgi. Also the corgi is on its head. Wait. So the giant cave toad has 2 dogs biting down on his head. And instead, the militia commander is crying. Stop, this isn't happening. Help, say, you're the militia commander. For fuck's sake. You're supposed to be. All right. Who shall we send? The Max Dwarfs? No. Let's just send the. There we go. Kill the giant cave toad. Just go. Ah, it's already dead. The dogs did the job better than you. Yeah. So the Great Dane is the unconditional winner of this fight. Good on you, Dane. Good on you. Maybe I should get a hospital closer by. That would probably work better, wouldn't it? At least our dwarf. So, let's see. I could kill some of the animals here, but then I'd lose access to their fur. I am somehow not surprised. Yeah, we could make more. Brew drink. Brew drink. I guess I can stop with making the charcoal. I've got a lot of it. And we can go back to making barrels. Like the guy has been making charcoal for like 2 years. He's stopping now. I guess he doesn't know what to do with his life anymore. Well, we're still processing plants, which I guess is a good thing since we get thread and whatnot from it. And we do have a lot of plants, so that's fine. We do need maybe a couple more farmers and plant gatherers. Maybe. This is just a theoretical maybe. We've got 10 children this year. No, wait. We're not children. We have the last migration wave. No, wait. Ah, no, they're not citizens. We've got 10 people who are not citizens who've just arrived this year, and they're here. And I guess we don't know what to do with them. So, still no clue on the tallow. I don't actually need anything there. I have no idlers. Oh, well, that's good at least. Nobody's idle. I could chop down more wood. Then there will literally be no more wood in the whole map, so... So, yes. Now there's another one here. I do sure hope the trees will regrow in time. Alright. Chop chop! Galena is the ore of silver. Have I stopped smelting? No, I have not. But a lot of stuff I could be smelting, actually. Well, I could smelt fine pewter, but what am I supposed to do with it once I've got it? Pig iron, one flugstone, nope. Steel, nope. At least we've got bones. Well, we are rendering the fat now. There has to be tallow. Come on, don't lie to me. Get it transformed into tallow. I know you can. I'm keeping an eye on him. Yes. Why not? I guess it has to reach a... I guess it has to reach a stockpile. Somebody taking it. Come on, somebody take it. I'm like just keeping an eye out on that damn tallow. It is tasked. Oh, right. Here's what I can do. Kitchen. And then meat fish over. Yeah, no, we do not cook the tallow. We need the tallow to make soap. Finally.
Wow. Did you see what I did with this? I'm gonna hang on to this.
No, I didn't see what you did with that. And you were also gathering wood outside in the middle of nowhere, so I doubt you actually used it. So we're making soap. Good on us. We have a bucket. We have lye. And now we're going to take the tallow and we're gonna get soap. Which will allow us to finally, perhaps... Yeah, 2 lye barrels. 2? Well, fine, whatever. And we've got giant cave toad soap. Of course, some might argue, is it really good to use a cave toad fat to make soap? To which I answer, why wouldn't it? I mean, do you have a better solution? I should be putting a hospital also down, but let's see. And we have soap. Perfect. This way, if I survive the trip up to where everybody else is and where the hospital is, the dwarfs will be alive. Is this gold? I guess it's gold. It is gold. Yeah, now, Lord Consort, you really should not be visiting us. Because, you know, we are still not getting an invasion and I'm expecting it. You want to eradicate monsters, Sage Velvet? Welcome aboard. Have fun. Seriously. Have fun and don't bring them back. That's all I'm asking. Like, have all the fun you want, but don't bring anybody back up to us. We don't want them. Oh, right. I nearly forgot. I need to relink this lever to this one. There we go. I was nearly forgetting. Then we'd have a lot of fun. Like, the invasion would be coming, and I'd be like, lift the bridge! The lever isn't working! Why? Well, guess why? Because you damn near forgot. Ash. I need more ash. And then I'll make lye. Another petition. Sure. Welcome aboard. Why is he doing this? Ah, he wants to pen pasture a stray war dog. Oh, right. Did we get new animals to train? Oh, so these guys are fine. Yeah. Train the puppies. You cannot train the puppies. You cannot even train the pets. Which is a shame. Ah, here they are. So, war or hunting? War. It must be war. Then, we're gonna assign them. So, we're going all the way back down. Alright, proficient Dwarf. Congratulations. As soon as I realize, as I P profession. So, you're getting assigned work animals. The 4 war beasts. Hope you enjoy them. Also, please turn this on the other way. There we go. Prepare to fire. Fire, prepare to fire. You never know when you might need a ballista bolt-on. A dozen of those. Yeah, assemble wooden. We're gonna get a few more. Prepare to fire. Let's get those ballista bolts. Where are they going? Ah, to pen pasture animals who've gone wild elsewhere. Why were they even running away? Alright. Seems strange, but...
Let's start digging some more holes in the ground, Olin. We've got company.
Ah, yeah. I was already starting to say, ah, well, look. Ah, there's more wood here. I'm gonna be cutting this too. Because you can never have enough wood. At the same time, I'm already dreading the number of migrants we're getting, so... Alright, let them come. I'll count them. We were at 85. The maximum number is 200, so... Yeah, but you see, the thing is, Trash Battery, that the elves are getting exterminated by the goblins. They are, like, here's the thing. This is the word, alright? Now, the elves, I have yet to see a single elf caravan come my way because... Well, let's see. Because the elves are all the way down here and they're getting exterminated by the goblins. Like, it's a goblin forest. Ah, it used to be elvish. Ah, here it is. This is the Elven Forest Retreat. Alright? This is like the place where they survive, like. So, yes. And basically that's the point. They're down there, and until, I guess, the game kind of plays into it, and if the elves cannot physically reach me without going through the goblins and dying horribly, because there is land here you can go through, then sucks to be them. They're not coming. And if they are, I'm gonna be... I mean, they're not that far. It's, what, 2 days of travel? 4 days, maybe. But it's more than enough for them to not show up. And it's good that they don't. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to those pretty nice, soon to be dead, and out of the memory. Also, because my computer isn't the best, this is actually the age of myth. Like, this isn't centuries and millennia ahead. We're at year 100. This is the age of mythology. I think we have titans, trolls, and stuff hanging around. Yeah, exactly. Why would... I mean, I just have a ballista ready to fire, but just because I care, not because I'm worried. Actually, no, because on one side, my mayor doesn't want me to export rings. He has a very big fascination with rings. I'd call him Gollum, but then he'd get angry, so you know. And except for not wanting me to export rings, he's a pretty chill guy, all things said. How many of you are praying in here, and why are you praying in there? I guess they like it. I'll let them like it. I should do something though. Right. So let's go all the way down. So do we need... Well, somebody else has grown to become a peasant, and someone wants to stay to eradicate monsters. Sure. Exactly, the Lord of the Rings. I mean, one of our artifacts, churned paradise nut, is literally a ring encircled with wood with the image of a toy axe. But, I mean, it's an earring. Another petition? Sure. Oh, well, we're getting a lot of monster slayers, actually. Let me have a look. Yeah, 4 monster slayer, a human swordsman, and 3 spear dwarves. Well, take the caverns by storm as much as you want, just so you know I'm not... If a forgotten beast comes by, I'm locking the place up and you're on your own. I could cut tower caps, arguably. There is nothing that stops me from cutting tower caps. I'm just gonna cut 2. What do you mean? For the Kimberlite of Raptor has been abandoned. Haven't I built it? It's here. What more do you want? It's been built. Like... I mean, if there are agreements, they've been met. The guild is there. What else do you want to... Yeah, there are no criminals. Counterintelligence. Nothing given there. I should build a jail eventually. I just know that the moment I do build one, I'm gonna have to start killing people. Yeah, dismayed. I mean... I am curious about this establishing. Because I had the feeling that I had done so. I have a feeling I'll be terrified. Ah, now I get it. I have made a mistake. I was supposed to make this allocation. But nobody... Well, nobody. I'm gonna have to work on it. There we go. They could have just said so. You need to make a location. I have all the space in the world. I'll give you as many locations as you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And there we go. Dig, my dwarfs, dig. I'll remove these two from here. And I'll give them the location they actually want. Also, this is silver. Should have been digging that out, but wow. Ah, fly. Just dig it all out, dwarves. Dig it all out. Well, an opulent throne room without an owner. Yeah, that's a temple. We've got more kittens. Alright. Fighting a giant spider? More than one, actually. Yeah. So, the giant spider is coming up. Would anyone care about fighting it? I'm gonna go give the kill order. Because we've got 5. Is it dead? I would argue it's dead. So... it's dead, isn't it? Yes, it's dead. Otherwise, these guys would still have a kill order. So... it is dead. Well... yikes, it nearly ate the Coonhound, I guess. The Great Dane is fine as always. Doesn't care. The Great Dane doesn't care. The Great Dane is our... well, they'll get to it. I'm sure they will. So, let's see. Well, get the guild. The ranger one. Yeah, with 2 thrones, 2 tables. And then at this point, I guess I'll build a chair of sorts. Have a petition? Sure. I also need doors. Like, maybe 1,000,000,000 of those. There we go. So, add location, craft guild hall, ranger hall. There we go. The incurious gorilla person. Seriously. Why did you give it that name? I mean, this is all clay, but... I guess... if I like the farmer... workshop... no, wait, it's the guild. Guild farmer, there we go. And then I guess I'll make a do I need a miner? No, I actually don't need a miner. Could probably use a smith. Something like that. Well, we'll see. For now, I need doors. Yes. Why is nobody asking me for a poet guild at this point, since we have so many performers? Like, seriously. Do you want a performers guild? I'll make a library. 2 choirs. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be making 2 choirs. Alright. The wombat. Well, as long as it's a wombat. Yeah, we've got a gold altar. I should probably place it somewhere. Should I put it in the ranger spot? I mean, the rangers, they could use it. On the other hand, I have a big temple. Let's see it use more. Like, let's just put it here. Yes. I have a feeling we have so many. Like, I don't even know where they're going. Just know they're going somewhere, hopefully. Yeah, no ammunition, huh? Sucks to be you. Wanna get some ammunition? Again, another human poet. Well. And this instead will be the farmer's one. Oh, we have 9 animal caretakers. I didn't know that. Where's the farmer? There we go. I mean, admittedly, it's not the prettiest of places, but once we get a couple of statues and other manners of furniture in pure gold and, you know. I mean, let's get 2 armor stands, couple of cabinets, 2 chests, couple of golden thrones, you know, stuff like that. And then we'll get something in silver over here. Just, you know, happy stuff. Like, I don't know, pedestals? Altars? Somebody wants some flasks? A nest box or 2, maybe? Yeah, no, then more furniture in silver, I guess. I mean, what? You know what? I could be making the doors in silver. Nothing saying I can't. Alright. But, well. So, you want to eradicate monsters, sure. I mean, somebody else has become a Great Dane. Yes. I definitively need a bigger inn now. Yes. I guess they like it here. Are they also going down though, like? I should probably put another... Ah, the helmet snake. Yeah, we actually are going down and fighting. Good. Good on them. Well, if they die, they're on their own, but good on them. Yeah, I guess this guy's gonna die. He was bitten by a snake, and I guess the snake was poisonous, so he's dead. No? Like, did he literally just go through the poison and stepped out of there? What are you made of? Seriously, you stepped out of that. You stepped out of it. You have 2 children, but his right hand is rotten. His head is dented. He is indefatigable, but slow to heal. I mean, he was bitten.
Sir, a baby's been born.
Yeah, who cares about the
That's just
baby?
great. Another mouth to feed.
I care about the spear dwarf who somehow survived the rotting poison of a snake. Let me resize this. There we go. No point in having them stay outside. Like... so the guild halls are like extra dining rooms or spots like that, but only for a specific kind of dwarf. Gonna need more tables and whatnot. We've got cats! More than one. Why is the bucket outside? Nobody seems to care about answering that question. We do have honey. Perfect. Yes. Alright. Alright. So much chaos contained in such a little tiny fort. But we're getting somewhere. I am wondering when... We are at 122 dwarves. I don't know, do I need more dormitories? I mean, this place seems fearful for... I guess I do need more dormitories anyway. Like... Arguably, I haven't seen anyone use them yet. Which kind of worries me, but... What do we have in the kitchen? So we are not using the tallow of a giant cave spider. And we are not using the tallow of whatever else we have. The rest... Yeah, we're cooking the rest. Yeah, but he's probably rendering the... Yeah, the wombat fat. What are you missing? On rotten... Lye content... Ah, we don't have lye. I didn't say so. Well... Make ash. And do it on repeat. So we're making soap. Soap is essential to cleaning wounds. Has the diagnosis been given? No, I guess he's... Well, enough training. Time to go be who you were meant to be. And check on your damn patient. Because that's the only thing you have to do. Like, that's your job. Check on the patient. You are also a legendary carpenter. I'll give you that, but for now, please check on the patient, please. Because, you know, checking on the patient is actually good. So, what does he have? He needs dressing. But he has been sutured, which is good. But he does need dressing. Now a petition, sure, come on in. Here he is, doing his best. Somehow I'm terrified. I will choose to believe in him, but I still stay terrified of him. Well, only the right hand needs dressing and then he'll be fine. Guess our hospital works. See? We don't have powder for the cast though. We need gypsum for that. But well, our hospital does work. We can heal dwarves, not just send them to die horribly and horrifyingly into the nothingness of existence. This guy is sleeping in the middle of nowhere. I think I do need to make more beds though. And that's probably what I'm going to be doing. Right, and I also dug the area there for the statue garden. Seriously though, why isn't the dormitory working? I've assigned it as a dormitory. Do I need to assign a location to it? In Tavern Library? No. Well, whatever, I'll find out eventually. But, well, for now, this will be all. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll continue this tomorrow evening, German time. So, I'll start tomorrow evening, German time, at 4 circa, and then I'll normally play for 2 or 3 hours, and that's it. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. And, well, if there's anything you'd like to see later on in the episode, just ask in the chat and I'll get to it eventually. For now, this is all. And if I'll see any of you next time, then I'll be happy about it. And saving the word information. And I'll try to find out how many elves are left, because I guess some people want to know, so I'll tell it next time. But judging from the legends, they pretty much... Well, actually, I do have a legends folder open. So, let's see. How badly did the elves suck? So, let's see. Summary. Thieves and entities. So, the civilization of the useful great white shark is mostly elves and some hamstermen. And there's somewhere in the far, far distance. And so they're not a problem. Then no. Then we have the useful great white shark. Yes, we all like sharks. The trust white chalcedony. And is that it? I guess it is. Ah, well. Well, I'm sure they'll be fine. I mean, there are a couple of thousands somewhere off on the distance in an archipelago, probably eating one another, but that's it. Well, see you all next time. Bye bye.